Hey guys.
Welcome back to Harsh-Worded, Tender-Hearted. Happy October, the best month of the year. We're wearing pink to celebrate. Number one, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Wear pink all month.
Woo.
And it's my birthday month.
Woo.
28.
Wait, is Libra's October, November, or September, October?
September, October, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then it goes into Scorpio.
I don't think I know a September Libra.
I don't think I know a September Libra either, but I didn't realize how close I was to the cusp.
Wait,
I'm
what's
October 19th, October 23rd.
October 19th, October, yeah, but what's the, oh, okay, yeah.
So October 24th is
So you're on, like, the
Scorpio.
border of Scorpio and thing.
Yeah.
You know what, I
Yeah.
could see how some people might think you're a Scorpio, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm such a Libra.
Yeah.
I'm such a Libra. It hurts.
like Addison Rae.
Like, what's your big three?
My big three, I am an Aquarius sun and then a double Scorpio moon rising.
Oh, you're a double too. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm a Libra double Cap,
Yeah.
which is I
can see the Cap, though.
Yeah, no, I know,
Yeah.
I know.
You know who also is a double Cap, I believe? Taylor Swift.
No fucking way.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. She's like a Sagittarius double Cap.
That's crazy.
Also, Danny Boy was
oh
a
my
double
god,
Cap.
she's a Sagittarius. Double
Yeah.
Cap. Danny Boy's a double Cap.
He's a Sagittarius double Cap, too. Weird.
And that's crazy because I always tell Kai, I know the boys you date because I am the boys you date.
Yeah. When I found out that he was a double Cap, I was like, uh-oh. Because I knew you were a double Cap, so I was like, okay.
It's time to go.
I was like, oh, that should have been one of my red flags.
That is so funny. No, it's so funny because it's so true. But I'm turning 28 in exactly a month.
Whoa.
And I am so weird about it.
Yeah, that's like late 20s.
Yeah, I'm not like, I've never really been weird about ages. I think we talked about in Kai's birthday episode that like I've always kind of been excited to get older, and I'm feeling kind of for the first time in my life that like I don't want to get older.
Oh my gosh, scary.
I know. And I was always that kid that was so excited to be an adult and like so excited to have responsibilities and like a life of my own and stuff like that. And now I'm like, oh my god, wait, like,
yeah,
stop the carousel. Like, I don't want to say scared because I like gaslight myself a lot into thinking positively. So like every day, like I kind of tell myself that I'm excited and like it's a good thing and like it's everything I've always wanted and like whatever.
Yeah, but you're still feeling nervous about it.
Yeah. Like it's like, I don't know, like it's a real adult. I'm a real adult.
Yeah, that's big girl age.
I know. Like a lot of young people would call me old.
Yeah. Yeah, not me, but people, young people in general.
Oh my god. But, and like that weird birthday thing where it's like, I'm actually in my 29th year is so weird
You're even
to
closer
me.
to 30, yeah.
Because I'm like, no, that's true because as of October 19th, I have already lived 28 years of life.
Yeah.
Like, that's scary. And as we know, nowhere where I thought I would be.
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
No picket fence in sight yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Like,
Keyword yet.
But again, like I've done really well, I think, coming to terms with that and like finding peace in that. But it's like, I think when you kind of make that shift into like real adulthood, like you're not like, woo, fun 20s anymore.
Yeah.
Like expectations are different without anyone even saying it.
Well, yeah, because it's like you're expected to have your life together. Because I feel like the 20s are like, oh, you're just figuring it out. But once you get to the later 20s, it's like, okay, you figured it out. Now what?
And like the switch is so quick. Like it's like 2 years ago, y'all expected me to be partying, be hot, like be whatever, and now I'm supposed to like have kids and
settle down, and
like,
mortgage and everything.
Like what's going
be
on
married?
right now?
Like
what? No, exactly. And I think I've said this before, but I've always had this like internal thing with myself that like I'm gonna fucking freak out if I'm in my 30s having kids. I'm gonna fucking freak out if I'm in my 30s.
Didn't you always want to be like a young mom, like in your 20s?
I always wanted to like have all my kids by the time I was 25.
Yeah, okay. That's for Utah.
And like multiple kids. Like I used to say I wanted 10 kids. I don't want 10 kids.
Crazy.
I want at least 3 or 4 kids, I think.
Oh yeah.
But I do want a big family. I love a sibling.
I think 3 is a sweet spot. I want 3 kids.
I just don't like the uneven numbers. I don't want somebody to feel left out.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, now I have to reevaluate that. I'm like 3 kids and a dog.
That's hilarious. But I kind of have to come to terms with that now, that it's like it's not, because I've always said too, like I don't want my life to go in a way that I'm marrying and having kids with somebody that I haven't been with for a long time. Yeah, and I know them really, really well and stuff like that. So now I'm kind of like having to come to the real terms of like being like, okay, you're not getting married or having kids until your 30s, which is like which was always my biggest fear in my life. That was always my biggest fucking fear. Like y'all are talking about spiders and oceans, like mine was being married and having kids in my 30s,
settling down post 30.
Yeah. So like, and I think for the past couple of years, it was kind of a half joke where I'm like, oh my God, like I still have time.
Like, now it's like, not a joke anymore.
No, like I'm in my 29th year of life. Like there's no way. Unless I'm gonna.
Like you need to start looking now.
Yeah. Unless I'm gonna like be okay with the fact that like I would have kids or like start that with somebody that I didn't know as well. And I don't really want that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
So like and it's kind of like people, it's just I feel like a lot of my life I don't remember if I've said this, but when I was younger and working kind of like random part-time jobs, a lot of men were just kind of like very, I don't want to say derogatory, because with the way that I think with the way that like I worked with it, I wasn't like, hey, don't say that to me.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Like you played into it.
Yeah, but like they didn't really speak to me with the most respect. Yeah. And I know that I was working in a hockey arena. You know, like it's like I shouldn't. Yeah. I don't want to say I shouldn't expect respect, but like I'm still a human. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm still a human, and a lot of them would say things like, "Oh, at least you're pretty," and like stuff like that. And like when I moved up to the bar upstairs at the hockey arena, they had a nickname for me, and they would call me Piper.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize until I was older that was not a cute nickname.
Yeah, no.
Because I ate it up. Because I always thought it was a cute name.
Yeah, Piper as a name, not Piper the nickname.
Exactly.
The connotations that come with it, yeah.
Yeah. And then I kind of like realized, and I was like, wait a second. I was like where we live, you're allowed to start serving alcohol before you're allowed to start drinking it, which is really weird.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me.
So I was a teenager. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And these are fathers.
Yeah.
And their sons are playing hockey in the arena. Like it's kind of weird. And I think it like shifted my mentality a little bit in the sense that like I felt like I was always expected to be like visually appealing. Getting older, I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm kind of getting to the age that I'm changing, I think. Yeah. And I don't feel as visually appealing. I know.
That's like what most people going into their 30s say though.
That's what I know it's a normal thing, but like, oh my God, like I didn't think it would happen this early.
Yeah, before 30s, usually it's like you're in your 30s, not like approaching your 30s.
Yeah.
You know what I've heard a lot though? Well, maybe it's just because my brother says it, but like 30s is the new 20s.
Oh my God, my mom's been saying that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's just to make me feel better, but
yeah, like I don't know if it's if my brother's been saying it to make himself feel better because he's in his 30s, but like.
And again, we're both very similar, like living at home, like single life, like just going to work, going to do our hobbies. Like.
Yeah.
Oh my God. One of the things that I found helps me a lot as I'm aging so quickly is keeping my inner child alive.
Yeah.
We've talked about inner child before, and I feel so heavy on this, and it's getting like heavier as I get older. I saw this thing the other day. I think it was like on Facebook or something. Again, I'm old. I use Facebook. But I go on Facebook every day.
Oh. Yeah, you're like the only person I know who goes on Facebook every day. Like, I don't even think my mom goes on Facebook every day anymore.
I go on Facebook every day, so.
Yeah. But no, sometimes like in the off time that I'll go on Facebook, I always see you like sharing stuff.
And it's so funny because the people I went to high school with and like elementary school with, they're still on Facebook every day too.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're just a thing of the time then.
Yeah, it's so funny. It makes me feel so old. But I saw this thing that was like, I'm only trying to impress like my younger self and my older self. And I was like, no, that's so true. And like I'm only trying to impress my 6-year-old self and my 60-year-old self. Kind of like in that way that I'm the only person that has to live with me forever. So like I'm kind of looking at my 6-year-old self and being like, first of all, telling myself like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And second, being like kind of filling her heart where it was empty. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then setting myself up to kind of have a full heart when I'm 60.
Yeah, because I feel like even as a kid, I feel like you were like grew up too fast, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like kind of going back and doing kid things that your 6-year-old self didn't get to do now that you can do them.
No, exactly. I have this like really weird thing about innocence. Like I feel like growing up, my innocence was like kind of not ripped away, but like just disregarded for a really long time. So like I never really felt like innocent or naive or like that child, like,
Yeah, you're like the fully conscious baby.
Exactly. Like when I say those walls are haunted in that house, those walls are haunted in that house. Okay, like they're like the shit that those walls saw. I saw it too, and it was like somebody out of the kids kind of had to be the adult. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, and it's weird because I kind of look at my mom, and I didn't realize this until I got older, but when you look at the dynamic of that generation, my mom is always kind of like the level-headed, like not level-headed, but like she's kind of the one, like the peacemaker and the one to like make sure and like look over things and like connect to everybody and like stuff like that. And kind of as I got older, I was like, I feel like I kind of feel the same way. Do you know what I'm saying? In the sense that like growing up, it was always like one of the kids has to be the adult in this war zone.
Yeah, one of you has to be good in a crisis.
Yeah, like somebody's got to step up. So like, and then as I got older, I kind of felt that like even like Audrey's older than me, and there was a lot of times that there's like she would look to me for guidance. You know what I'm saying? Like there, like I feel like I've always been older than I am. I should have included that in my segment today.
Yeah.
You know that song?
Sella, yeah.
But I've always felt older than I am. And then I think kind of when my brain developed at 25, because I'm trying to think about it, and it was like happened kind of in my mid-20s, I was kind of like, wait a second, like I want to be innocent. Like I want to be like naive and have fun and like feel like I'm free and like whatever, like I don't have responsibilities and stuff like that. And then I feel like it honestly kind of like set me back a step.
Yeah.
Having that like turnover there so late in my life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I think that's why now I'm so stuck, because I'm like, wait a second. Like I just kind of am learning about like the innocent side of myself, and like now I'm expected to be a full adult.
Yeah.
All of a sudden again. And now I'm kind of trying to find a balance of that. So like a man said to me a couple weeks ago, I can't even remember. Oh my God, no, I can't even. I can't tell the story, but I was celebrating, and I was making pancakes.
Yeah.
To celebrate, and he was like, "Oh my God, you're literally like a kid." Sometimes,
Okay, yeah.
and I'm like, "No, I know." Like, and I said I was like, I've kind of gaslit myself into it becoming like one of my favorite parts about myself, and like nursing it, and like nursing the kid in me, and taking care of, not nursing, like nurturing. You know what I'm saying? And like keeping her alive, because it's like everything I'm kind of doing started then. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like
earlier.
Yeah, like what would be the point if I just kind of threw everything I've been through and all the work that I've done and all the things away?
Yeah.
So like I have to make everything that I've been through worth something.
Oh my gosh, that's like that one. Have you heard that one TikTok sound where it's like I don't remember what show it's from. I think it's from like BoJack Horseman or something. But it's like, oh, why do you keep doing this or whatever? And then the person is like, oh, because that means if all the damage I've been through, like it's not good damage, it would just be damage.
No, that's literally me.
I'll send it to you.
That is literally me. I haven't seen that or heard that, but
Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you.
I always say like I spent so much of my life being like, oh my God, I want to die, and it's like now I'm here, like that can't be That can't mean nothing. That can't be like everything that I've done. I've literally worked so hard to get where I am. Like I have to make it worth something, because then it's like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah, because then it's like, then what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think like the biggest goal now I'm realizing, kind of entering my 30s, is that all I want when I'm 60 is a full heart.
Oh.
Like that's literally it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like whatever that takes. And like I'm realizing kind of now that like filling my heart kind of takes just doing things that I enjoy that don't mean anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like enjoying, like not saying no to things that like I said, like I'm working, like I work a lot, like I've always been kind of a hustler, and now I'm kind of taking time for myself, like saying that I need to not like socialize more, but just like spend quality time with other people and like feel okay about it.
Yeah,
because
not feel like, oh, I feel bad about this because I'm not working. Like this time could be spent doing something more productive, even though like viewing the time spent with other people as productive as working.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. But yeah, it's scary out here, man. I'm like fighting for my life. I'm like holding on to like,
well, your whole life it's like, oh my god, like the biological clock, like 30.
I know. Like, and now I'm in my 29th year. That is absolutely insane.
Well, my mom didn't have me until she was like 32. You know what's crazy to me though? Like Kourtney Kardashian had her baby at like 44.
I know.
Like I get that she's rich and she has like access to like the best healthcare, but like still.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know that's crazy. But I've always wanted to like be able to run around with my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you think about it, the later you have your kids, like the less time you really have with them.
Exactly.
Like, that's so sad.
No, exactly. Yeah. And I grew up, my mom had me when she was 17. I grew up with my mom. Mm-hmm. A lot of our growing up was together.
Yeah.
So like not that I wanted to be a teen mom, but like
you want to be your brain developed. You want to be young.
Yeah. But I did like the idea of kind of like being able to connect in a way that like we wouldn't have been able to if there was multiple generations between us. Yeah. You know? Or like multiple decades or like whatever. Yeah. But yeah, we're out here, we're living. Okay, moving on to our segment today. We are doing Lyrics We Love Fall Edition.
For October.
Libra season. Libra edition. I'm just kidding. Okay. Some of mine are actually kind of sad.
Well, that comes with sad girl fall.
Yeah. So here's the thing. We both struggle with seasonal depression.
Yeah, as soon as the air turns crisp, I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like popping vitamin D vitamins. I'm popping vitamin D's. I'm taking double dose because I'm like, okay, I gotta like.
Maybe I should try that. Because I take vitamin D all year round, but I also work in a building with no windows, so like I feel the need to. But
no,
maybe
I found
I should double dose.
I found it helps when you double dose in the winter.
Okay, true.
Yeah, actually, one of my profs was like, Canada has a vitamin D deficiency because, like, one of the highest deficiencies because, we get like gray skies in the fall and it doesn't go away until the spring.
Right.
So we get like no sun. Right. And then she was like, my prof was making a joke. She's like, oh, so if you came to Canada, like, sorry to break it to you.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's kind of true. I find that when the air gets crisp, I think I was saying this to you yesterday, I feel a lot, like cuffing season's real for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel a lot more domesticated. Like I want to like.
Well, yeah, it's like nice and cozy. Yeah. You want like bake pies.
It scares me.
And, like,
yeah, I
want
to like clean your house and like cook for you and like. Yeah. But in the summer, I'm like wilding out. Like as soon as like the sun hits and like the humidity starts hitting, I like.
And like, you're in the tiny tops, bikinis.
Yeah, and, like running around outside. Like, yeah. But it's like we're entering cuffing season. And October has always been the best month of the year, obviously. But ever since the incident.
I'm like, wait, what's the incident?
The incident of October 2022.
Okay, yeah.
I've never been the same. So.
Oh, yeah. Sucks that happened in October.
I know. It didn't even happen in October. I think it was just like everything was so good. It was
heightened.
Yeah. October through like January. So I'm like, wait a second. Ever since the incident, I'm a little bit messed up. But we're good. My first lyric is from In the Club by 50 Cent.
Okay.
When he says, "Go shawty, it's your birthday.
Okay, yeah.
We gon' party like it's your birthday." Hey, you know, obviously.
Fitting.
Obviously. I think I'm aging out of the club because everybody's so young.
Yeah. No, I went to the... Okay, maybe it's because I've been a college town, but, like... Even when I go, I'm only 23.
Yeah.
And I go, and I'm like... People are, like, 19. Like,
I
freshly,
know.
like, up in the club. And I'm like, damn.
I know.
Yeah, and, like, the years... Like, my roommate's, like, a year or two younger than me. And she's, like, talking about, like, birth dates and how, like, the youngest she'll go is, like, at 05. And I'm like, oh,
that's
I have memories from 05.
Yeah,
Okay?
no, that's insane.
Like, no.
That made me sick a little bit.
Yeah,
That
right?
was crazy. That was crazy.
So I feel a little bit
If-
older.
I think that if there was, I feel like there's clubs, especially around where we live, that it's like everyone's either 19 to 20 or everybody's like
Older,
50 plus.
Yeah. There's
So
not
it's
really an
like-
in-between.
Yeah. Like the expectation is real for me right now to be like settling down because I'm not expected back at the club until
Until
I'm
you're
50.
50, until your kids are moved out.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So maybe we'll just go to karaoke or something.
Okay, so mine is Virginia Beach by Drake. And you know what? This whole album screams like October to me.
It does.
Mainly because Drake, October, also last October, we were
Ever
literally
since the
lining.
incident,
Yeah,
yeah.
ever since the incident. Except my incident's different.
Yeah,
My incident
yeah.
is us lining up at the Drake concert last year. Hers is he who shall not be named.
I'm dead.
Yeah, but I hear the intro to that song and I'm transported back. Also, Danny Boy started going down south that last October.
October's like full of incidents.
Full of incidents. I saw this one TikTok that was like this girl like gearing up and like preparing herself mentally for like the September, October, November because something always happens.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute.
And for my mom, it was me. Like, what?
But yeah. So that I could have treated you better, but no. No.
I know that
No.
every time I hear that intro, I'm like taken right back.
Yeah.
Right back.
It's like the air feels the same. It's like, you
Yeah.
know when like, if you've ever seen That's So Raven, when she gets a vision,
yes.
and like it's like the tunnel, and it's like her eye, like the
Yeah.
demon of her eye. That's how I feel like, and I see it, and I get taken right back to standing in line at the Drake concert and being hung up on.
I'm dead.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I-
dead.
Yeah,
And not getting tickets.
Oh
my god.
and then getting Drake shirts, and one that said "I like what Drake likes," and then everything that happened with Drake. And now I can't wear that shirt out.
No, I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. The other one I'll do.
Yeah, the one of the bras lost and found. Yeah, I could do that
I'll
one.
do that one. I'll wear that to the gym still.
Mm-hmm.
But
That one's a little more low key.
Yeah, our gym also still plays Drake. So
Oh, okay.
over the loudspeakers, so I'm like fitting right in. But the I like what Drake likes is too much.
Yeah,
for me
no,
to
that's
be wearing
too much,
outside.
yeah. Can't be doing that.
Oh my god. Okay, so my second one, it all goes downhill from here. My second one is No Seasons by Gene Dawson and SZA. That song,
I have to listen to that song to know what it is.
oh my god. I decided I don't like fall.
Oh, my God.
I decided summer doesn't feel the same anymore. And
And
then when
I know this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
When she
Aw.
says, "I can't live this life outside you," means we're getting wintertime and I know it.
Oh,
Pull up on me when it's
sad
snowy,
girl
got
phone.
me feeling so important.
Yeah.
And now that I need your warmth, all of the seasons are one. Like every season feels the same. In the like when what is it? In the no one thinks in the summertime people off the brink. I'm like literally off the brink in every season. All the seasons are blurred. Every
Oh
season
my
is
God.
one. Ever since
That's a
the
good one.
incident.
You know what that is? Giving like a sad girl fall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Like
It's like it's giving the decline is coming.
Yeah.
The seasonal depression is approaching.
Setting in, yeah. yeah.
The gray skies are moving in.
The air is
that's what
crisp.
it
The
is.
leaves are falling.
Mhm. My next one is Drake and SZA song. It's "Lime You Out." Because September we fallen off. We did fall off in September. But it's still the man is trying to win over. October's all about me because your turn should have been over, and it should have been over, but it wasn't. But it is now. And November you got me mood boarding for next year. And you're single. I love mood boarding. I still haven't done my mood board for this year.
I know, same. Same. I think I'm just gonna start my one for next year. 'cause I haven't taken me a while,
early,
yeah. That song I quite
takes me
literally
back.
cannot listen to.
No, I have to be in a very specific mood to
Gives
listen
me
to
war
it.
flashbacks.
No, yeah, like it takes me back. I can't.
Yeah. Oh my god. Even like, oh no, I can't. I don't think I've listened to that song in a minute. I honestly forgot about that because that would have been on my list. I forgot that song existed. Holy shit.
No, just like even SZA's whole album,
I know.
like the SOS album, just is fall.
I had
one
to,
and For All
like,
the Dogs.
not.
Yeah, those two albums like take me back to like October of last year.
Yeah. Oh my god. And it was funny because I thought for me, the incident happened in October 2022, and I still felt it. I thought it would be over by October 2023. So now I think it's just October.
Yeah.
Like,
damn.
Which I really got to get a grip on because trying to settle down here. Anyway, my next one is Stick Season by Noah Khan.
Ooh, great song.
Which I've had on a list before, but a different lyric.
That is very fall. His music's very fall.
Like, I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. It's half my fault, but I just love to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. Like, I've stopped the alcohol until my friends come home for Christmas. But
the other
stuff still lingers. And like when I hear him, or like Olivia Rodrigo, I love her cover of it. When I hear either of those people say that I saw your mom and she forgot that I existed, I want to like crawl into a hole for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
That like and now it's the season of the sticks. I can't.
No,
I'm starting my double dose tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, that lyrics kind of hits hard for you because you always get on and go to the parents.
I know. The moms always love me. Oh my god. Like, I hate a situationship because literally the situationship's mom will say in front of our faces, why don't you just date Natasha?
Yeah.
And then it's like, hello, answer her. It wasn't a rhetorical question. Like, why are you laughing?
Did he ever answer her? Did she say that actually?
Yeah. Like,
what did he say?
He was cleaning my car.
Oh.
She was kind of busy. But it's just one of those things that guys are like, oh, ha, 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 or like, mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time. And it's like, okay.
Oh my god, fun little side story. This guy I went to high school with, he's cousins with one of my friends. And, like, he had a situationship with another girl I went to high school with. And, like, she met the entire family, this whole thing, like, would come to, like, family events. But before every family event, his mom would be like, hey, like, don't refer to her as his girlfriend. Like, he'll, like, freak out, whatever. Even though they've been in a situationship for, like, 2 or 3 years now. They're not together at all anymore. She has a boyfriend who, like, they go on trips together. They look very happy together. But, like... Yeah. That's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, when I hit 9 months and I realized I could have had this man's kid.
Yeah.
And he still can't commit.
That's a whole pregnancy, yeah.
I was done. Yeah. I was done. That was it for me. And it's so funny because I think I've told the story before, but his mom, he has a type. And I look, especially without glasses, a lot like the girl before me, the girl directly before me, and she used to get confused at first sight. Whoa. And so you could visually see her body relax when she realized it was me. And sometimes it would go on so long, like we would wear the same outfit because like we worked at the same place. So like she would sometimes wear his t-shirt and just like roots pants, but I had the same t-shirts. So often I would show up looking with the same hair in the
like the same person.
Yeah, the lights are off, wearing the same outfit, and like he would literally have to be like, Mom, it's Natasha.
Oh my god.
I know. And like she would like,
that would do me in.
I know.
That would make me crash out.
I know. And like she would like physically, her body would relax and she'd be like, oh my god, how are you? Like whatever. So I think like if I ever saw his mom, oh my god. Yeah. Thank God it's never happened, but like she's like a homebody. Yeah. But if I ever saw her out in public,
that would be a heart attack.
I don't know what I would do. Yeah. I don't know what I would do, especially if she recognized me. I don't know what I would do. I hope she would forget I existed, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My next one is a song. It's Nobody Gets Me.
Okay, that was gonna be on my list, but I thought it might be on your list.
Yeah,
and
it was on my list.
Too much for me.
Am I that predictable, or do you just know me that well?
I do know people really well, but
how am I supposed to tell you? I don't want to see you with anyone else.
You know, okay, it's so funny
But
because
that context is from last year. Now I don't really care. Like if I were to see,
it's just a feeling of fall.
it's just a feeling of fall. Yeah.
It's so funny because my favorite lyric from that song, like that hits me the hardest, is "You were balls deep, now we're beefing."
That I thought about putting that one, but no.
Oh my god,
That one's so funny.
I know.
I love that lyric because it's
know.
so funny, but like just like it's so in your face.
I know.
I love when lyrics are just in your face like that.
Like, oh my god. I can't. No,
No.
that song, like, I couldn't listen to for probably a year and a half.
Yeah. No, the whole album is just fall.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I know. It is seasonal depression. My next one is also SZA. Going along with the theme of entering my 30s is 20-something.
Oh, I love that song.
I love that song. I'm such a 20-something girl. But honestly hurts when you're getting older. Gotta say, I'll miss the way you need me. But that's kind of like going along with everything I was saying about the life transforming. Like, it's like nothing in my life is the same.
Mhm.
Like, my friends are gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I used to be needed so much more
Mhm.
than I am now. Especially because I'm like not in a place where I'm settled down. And it's like, I think about it a lot because you know how I used to like nanny a lot and like babysit,
Yeah.
and like there was a joke that like
You're like caretaker.
I always had a baby seat, a car seat in my car, like sometimes different sizes depending on the kids that I was taking out that day or babysitting. I always had a baby on my hip, and then I kind of stopped nannying and babysitting, and like I kind of had an existential crisis, and like now that I'm kind of expected to have kids, I miss having a baby on my hip.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, wait, like I was so needed before. And like, what the hell? And also when she says, hoping my 20s don't end, hoping to keep the rest of my friends, hoping my 20-somethings don't kill me. Because it's like, it's true. Like, your 20s are supposed to be, like, I love being in my 20s, but like, I really hope they don't kill me.
Yeah.
It's like the best and worst years of my life. You know? It's so funny because everybody says that high school is supposed to be the best years of your life. Those were the worst 4 years of my life.
No, that's actually saying that. Some people say that.
Those were the worst 4 years.
I think
of
people
my
who say that
life.
just peak in high school.
That is so true.
No,
I've
it's
never thought of it like that,
true.
but that is so unbelievably
They do peak in high school because I can think of
Holy
a lot of people
shit.
that I went to high school with who would say that, and it's like I'm looking at them now. I'm like, yeah, they did peak in high school.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, thanks.
That's good. Oh my god.
My next one is "There It Goes" by Macy Peters.
I don't know that one.
Oh, I'm doing better. I made it to September. I can finally breathe. It's nice. It's nice. No, because the whole song is like, oh, like me, I'm doing better. I'm doing this, and this. Like, just doing things for herself. And she's like, I'm doing better. I made it to September.
Oh my god.
And it's like so cute. It's such a cute song. And I'm like, oh, it's like a feel good song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Love
I
that.
like. It's nice to have upbeat, like fall songs.
Yeah.
When all I listen to are sad.
Yeah,
fall
when everything
songs.
else is
Yeah.
falling apart.
Yeah, no, literally.
I'm dead. If that was a sad song, I wouldn't be able to listen to it, I think. That lyric.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like a fun upbeat song.
You know how like some artists do that? Like it's like a sad lyric, but it has an
it's
upbeat.
No. Like the whole song, like all the lyrics are kind of upbeat like that.
I kind of feel that about like 6 Season 2. If it wasn't as like folky, like if it
Mhm.
was more of a ballad, I don't think I'd be able to
Yeah,
listen to it all the
listen to it?
time.
Yeah,
It would
I
wreck
know.
me.
A lot of his songs are like that.
Yeah. My next one's from Cardigan by Taylor Swift.
Mm.
I think I listen to Taylor Swift the most in the fall
the
and
fall.
the winter. Yeah.
Yeah, she has a lot of like fall winter albums.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And Sue Me. But my favorite eras are like Folklore, Evermore. Have you
No,
seen
I
those
love
TikToks that
Folklore?
are like, oh my god, when you're stuck beside?
Oh my god, yeah, I've seen those. No, my favorite albums of hers are Reputation and Folklore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to be like before Folklore and Evermore was a Speak Now girly, but Folklore and
That takes
Evermore
a
are my
turn.
favorite. Pardon?
It takes a turn.
I know. I know. Isn't that
It's
crazy?
like, Speak Now, like, and then it's
And then all of a sudden, no, that's so funny. Oh my god. I knew you'd linger like a tattooed kiss. I knew you'd haunt all of my what ifs. So the smell of smoke would hang around this long because I knew everything when I was young. Like, quite literally, when she says that, she felt like she was an old cardigan under someone's bed.
Mhm.
and you put me on and said I was your favorite. Like, that's so fucking crazy. That
Oh
is
my
so
God.
fucking crazy.
The lyric in the song that gets me is chasing phantoms in the grocery line.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
that one gets me.
Yeah. It's funny because the smell of smoke would hang around the song is so funny to me because like we were both such tokers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's even like feel no ways, like there's more to life than sleeping in and getting high with you. That line sends me into a rage that I could probably throw the island that's molten into the ground out of the house. Like, I'm not even kidding. That line makes me feel a way that I've never felt before. So it's like when she says that the smell of smoke. Oh my God, I cannot. Oh my God. I couldn't put Feel No Ways in here because it's just too much. It's just too much. And the cardigan, like, you wear cardigans
in the fall, yeah.
Oh my God.
No, that was a good one. Scott Street by Phoebe Bridgers.
Oh my, okay, see, I have that song saved.
Uh-huh.
And I think I've listened to part of it at one point, and I haven't still.
Oh, yeah. It's the part that goes, anyway, don't be a stranger. And I think it's just because when fall comes around, it's like all my friends kind of go back to living their own life, and everybody is just kind of separated, and it's like you don't really talk to many people in the fall.
Yeah.
So then it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger, guys.
The busy season starts to come.
Yeah. Everybody gets like wrapped up in their own stuff. So
that's true. Mm-hmm. That's true. My actual last one is Evergreen by Omar Apollo.
That's a good fall song, actually. Yeah.
I know.
You know, you wait.
I know. You know, you really
this would hit you hard.
You know, you really made me hate myself. Had to stop before I break myself. Should have broke it off to date myself. You didn't deserve me at all. He don't love me, no. Oh my, I can't also listen to that song often, but in the fall, there's like, I'll just listen to it to kind of get into the fall mood, but like,
fall, the season of change.
Oh, when like the background vocals say, he don't love me no more, I'm like,
I actually have to pay attention to the background vocals for that one.
That's like all I hear sometimes.
I can't like pay attention to it.
That is all I hear sometimes when I listen to the song.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. So that's all that we have for today. Thank you for watching and or listening.
Make sure you're following us on all of our socials at HWTH Pod.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.